Hey guys, Uncle Ray. Welcome to another episode of the Crypto Bellwether. On this channel we cut through the hype and the noise and we give you the non-biased information you can use to hopefully capitalize on the biggest opportunity in history for the average person to change their financial future. And that is this bull run that we are currently in. Now it's about 6 o'clock in the morning. I just built a big fire having my coffee, and I wanted to talk about 2 trades that I'm putting on. Now they're swing trades and I've already put on one of them, but it's still early and this is not financial advice, but I think these 2 trades are going to perform really well and I'm excited about them. Now blockchain bets might end up being a swing trade and I stack it pretty aggressive. We'll see how it plays out, but anyway, go ahead and hit that like button. Let's dive into it. Now, I'm not sure if you're aware of what blockchain bets is, but I would go to blockchainbets.app and surf around, because I believe that outside of gaming and AI, which probably will have more projects lead this bull run than any other sector, I really believe that GambeFi could outperform all of those. Now it won't be as many projects, but the difference between GambeFi and every project in crypto is they make money, and I'm talking about a lot of money. Like I did some research on Rollbit. Guys, Rollbit makes as much money as their market cap every year. So think about that. If Rollbit was on the New York Stock Exchange, I don't know if anything could outperform it. And it is literally, I don't know, depends on how you would value it, but if it was a stock, it would be like 32x undervalued minimum, in my opinion. Now this is not about Rollbit, but that is one you might want to take a look at. But anyway, the trade I'm putting on and the bet I'm making and I'm going to start stacking is blockchain bets. So go to their website, check them out. But check this out for a second. They had $35 billion bet on the World Cup last year, and they're reporting that it's already an $85 billion market globally, and they expect that to grow by 10% every single year until 2030, which I don't know why it would slow down at that point. But the future is blockchain, because like when you go to their website, you know, it literally says your one-stop decentralized sports betting casino platform, and it also says that we are bringing, well, somewhere in here it says they're basically leveling the playing field for the average person, because as you know, there's a lot of manipulation in betting, as you can imagine. Now again, this is not financial advice, and all of this is high risk reward. Who knows what regulation is going to do? But another thing that I didn't touch on is check out these tokenomics. You got 878 million in circulation, 122 million burned, and you only have 43 million that basically they have in reserves, and they're not looking to dump. See, that's the difference again with GambeFi. You know, these founders and these people that are building out these projects, they're making money. They're printing money. They're making money hand over fist. They don't have to dump on their community like a lot of these projects. But anyway, here's the swing trade I just put on. And guys, it's a thing of beauty in my opinion. I want you to look at something. Now I was looking at it back here when it was building this triangle. Now a lot of technical people would tell you that anytime you have that flat bottom, that's probably going to break out to the downside. And yes, that's kind of true. But there's so much manipulation, especially in these smaller market caps. I don't really put, as much merit into the technical analysis. I definitely look at the big picture, and I give it a lot more wiggle room than being very stern. But I also am not a scalper, and my swing trades last a little longer, and sometimes they last months. So I'm not trying to scalp the market, so I don't have to pinpoint the exact entry. Also, when something moves against me and I have a big belief in that project and it has good fundamentals and we're in the bull market like we are, I'll dollar cost average down when it goes against me. Now this is not financial advice, but anyway, when I first started looking at it, I saw this big move. It's got a good social buzz. When it was building that flag right there, or pendant, whatever you want to call it, I really thought this thing was going to explode, but I kind of missed it. Well, then it built another little flag, and it did pump pretty good, but it didn't pump up to here, which I expected. Now it's building another pendant, and yes, still has that flat bottom, but you could also draw a channel, if you can see that, down through there, and that is explosive sometime. But it's already breaking out. I bought it last night right in here. It's broke out of this flag and it's starting to consolidate. But then when you look at the big picture, right? I'm looking at, if you see this pink line, that's a massive pendant building. So I think that blockchain bets is a good bet, and I'm going to place it. So I'm going to do two things. If it goes against me, for sure, I'm going to stack a bag. And if it breaks out, I'm going to use it as a swing trade, because I have a different philosophy, and I'm going to do things a lot different than the average person, because I do this full time, and I don't have to just stack and hope that 6 months goes by, which I do that as well. I did it during the bear market. Anyway, I know I'm rambling a little bit, but it's early. But anyway, take a look at blockchain bets. Now, let's talk about meme coins, Pepe, because I learned a lot last year, I'm telling you. And one thing that I've uncovered, a lot of people are going to tell you that this is a utility bull run, and all these projects have the best tech, and we're going to have the banking reset, and this is going to happen, that's going to happen. And when people uncover like ICP technology, it's going to be the leader and all that. Guys, that's bull crap. It really is, in my opinion. That, at least for this bull run. This market is not about how advanced the technology is. Not yet. Now, it has its place, and some of those projects are going to do well, but it's about hype and how good that technology may be, and who's buying, and what project is going to change the world. It's just about hype and speculation. And I'll give you an example. Caspa. I love Caspa. I own Caspa. I made many videos on it. But if it was a stock, you would never see it. It would be a penny stock that no one was talking about, because yes, has a great roadmap, has a great white paper, and it arguably has great tech. But none of that's proven, and heck, it's still in beta. You couldn't build on it if you're a developer if you wanted to. But the hype and the speculation of what Caspa can be is why I started stacking Caspa. So, that being said, once you understand that, I quit doing these deep dives and figuring out who's got the best tech. I love H-Bar. H-Bar's not going to lead this bull run. I own it, and I'm not fudding on it by any means. I love it. and I feel confident it's going to give me a minimum 10x. But I'm looking for a lot more than that. Now, this market moves hard and fast, so for me, if I'm right, and that's why I'm doing a lot of swing trades, I'm going to take my profits. And I highly recommend all you guys, no matter how you're trading or how you're investing, take your profit or you'll become the profits. Because, I do one-on-one coaching, and the number one thing by far, people have been in multiple bull runs and they still get wrecked. They watch their portfolio, watch their wallet expand 10x, 50x. I've had some have 100x's in their wallets, make a huge amount of money and nothing to show for it. I don't want that to happen to you. But anyway, let's talk about Pepe, and then we're going to look at that chart. And if you think blockchain bets chart look good, wait till you see Pepe's. Now, it's kind of crazy how meme coins work, and I'll be honest, I wish I'd have had a better understanding. In the bear market, I would have stacked all those projects that have exploded like bonk. But, I just didn't know. And the people that I follow, they don't do meme coins. They're investing a lot more serious than the average person. But I'm here for the money, and I don't care where that money comes from. I'm not tribal, but if I think that something can pump and is legit, it's not a rug pull, which I believe Pepe is. I personally believe that Pepe might be the one, not saying it is, but it might be the one that dethrones DOGE and Shiba. Now, see this hat right here? Now, I'm not getting political whatsoever. I could care less. I'm so far tired of everyone being political. A lot of people probably hate and say I'm this and I'm that just because I'm buying a meme coin with that hat on. Well, I got something. Well, never mind. I'm not even going to insult those people. But they need to grow up and get a life. But anyway, here's my thoughts on Pepe. First of all, it has a huge history way before it was a meme coin. Second of all, we have the election coming up, and with a little bit of luck, this right here will explode and get a lot of attention. Now, let's take a look at the chart, and if this chart doesn't excite you, I don't know what will. I've been following Pepe, and I looked at it right here, and I was like, I should buy it, but I only have so much dry powder, and honestly, I get overextended sometime putting on too many positions, and sometime when I put on these swing trades, they don't pump, so I end up stacking, and I run out of dry powder. But I looked at it right here, actually, and I was like, man, this thing's going to go. But I didn't jump in. Looked at it right here. Looked at it right here. Now I'm looking at it right here. And as I was looking at it, see these pink lines? Those popped up. And I didn't realize. Check this out, guys. From the beginning, right? Go back here. Look at this long trend line. So, yeah, it's been crazy volatile. But I think this is support unless we have a black swan or something changes. And even if that does, it will. I feel that it would fall down and reform itself. Excuse me. It reform itself. One of the logs fell out of the fire. Anyway, but look how big this is. This is the 1 hour on the monthly. Now, I'm guessing, could be wrong, because if you look, I don't know if you can see that, but you got buy and sell side liquidity, and that's what the big money likes. They go in and knock out the short sellers, knock out the long buyers, and they end up being the only one left in there. Man, that thing's putting out some heat. Anyway, so I'm thinking it might just keep going down and getting down into here, getting tighter and tighter and tighter. However, this is crypto and things are pumping. and this thing could take off, break out as we speak. So I'm going to go ahead and put on a position and at least get the ball rolling. And if it goes down, I'll get more. Now, bear with me on this thought too. As we've seen so far this year, we saw Solana pump, and we saw Bonk literally make millionaires with people with pocket change. I didn't catch that, but I did do okay with a couple of meme coins, swing trading. However, we saw what happened with the ecosystem. Solana started pumping, meme coins came out of nowhere. Avalanche started pumping, meme coins, COQ came out of nowhere. And now, then I forget the one that I did buy, but I can't think of it, in Cosmos ecosystem. There's something about meme coins that people like. I have a whole new respect for them, even though they pretty much serve no purpose. The one purpose they serve is they create a lot of excitement, a lot of attention, and they're money makers. I'm here for the money, guys. But anyway, here's my thought, and I'll let you go, is that Ethereum hasn't taken off yet. But I believe, and that's a whole different video, and that might be why you want to subscribe, because I'm going to talk about it in the next couple of days. But I think that Ethereum hasn't changed. Everyone talks about the Ethereum killer and all this stuff, but they haven't done the research, and they don't understand the big picture. And most people that understand or insult Ethereum, they're tribal, and they really haven't dug deep to look at the big picture. And the big picture is pretty much on any metric, guys. Ethereum outperforms Solana, Avalanche, HBAR, Cosmos combined in the growth of its ecosystem and how many transactions. Now, maybe not transactions, because those definitely when I included HBAR, but I'm talking about everyday use. That's a better way to say it. But here's my point about that. Ethereum is going to show itself. And the part that people are missing is, people are like, well, it's slow. It's got high gas fees. And I hate those gas fees. I hate it with a passion. But guys, no one cares what we think. If everyone watching this that will ever watch my channel put all our money together, it won't equal one institutional order. They step in with billions of dollars at a time, and they step into Ethereum's ecosystem because it has the liquidity and the big boy players in there. Now, think about it. Optimism and Matic and Arbitrum, all these layer 2s, and there's another 20 that I could name. They all pay gas fees, guys. So, Matic is outperforming most layer 1s as a layer 2 on top of Ethereum. When you look at its ecosystem, it's exploding. It's massive. So that's what people are missing. So they need to get over their bias, lens, and they start looking at Ethereum what it is. Ethereum is that security layer that Wall Street likes. The Ethereum Enterprise Alliance. Think about that, guys. I wish I had a Crypto Bellwether Alliance. That means you got IBM, Microsoft, JP Morgan. All of those boys got together and created an Ethereum Enterprise Alliance. And they went around the world and they set the ERC20 token as the standard. So the point about that is, when people, big enterprises looking to get into crypto, you got some of the biggest players in the world going, well, you need to build on Ethereum, right? So you can build on top of Ethereum. I mean, look at some of my favorite projects: Quant, Gala, Matic. Those are world beater projects, and they're all built on top of Ethereum, and they're paying gas fees. Anyway, I know I'm rambling. The point about that is, I believe when the ETF announcement happens about Bitcoin, and hopefully we get that, that's going to be explosive. I think the market could dump, and I hope it dumps, and I'm probably going to sell everything but my Bitcoin at that time and get back into stable coins. Now, that's just me. But I think the next move will be rolling into Ethereum. And people that say like Solana's going to overthrow Ethereum, they're out of their mind. In my opinion, it's not even going to be close. Ethereum's deflationary, literally. When you go look at a chart like on Masari and you watch the chart going down where they're literally burning a lot of tokens when it heats up compared to other layer ones like Avalanche and XRP that are just increasing their supply every single day, it's a no-brainer, guys. Ethereum's going to erupt. The point of that is, when that happens, there goes Pepe. So anyway, that's why I'm going to stack it. I think both of these projects are great. Sorry about the long thing. I haven't had all my coffee yet, so I'm rambling a little bit. But let me know what you think in the comment section. And remember, it's not financial advice. Do your own research, but take a look at these charts. Surf around on blockchain bets. I have no doubt that it's going to do well unless some type of regulation steps in and breaks it down, because the GambeFi blockchain projects are the future, because no matter how they get regulated, they're going to be around. Maybe America does something, Canada, but globally, people love it. Not a big gambler. Crypto's the biggest gamble for me. But anyway, that's all I got. Guys, it's going to be a huge year. I hope you're prepared. If you're not prepared, reach out and talk to me about my coaching. I'll pin my email down below. It's only $250 for 3 sessions. If you have an interest, reach out. That being said, guys, remember, take your profits or you'll become the prophets. And either way, come back and be part of this community. Take care.